Yo, all right, we're back. All right, it's time for Doki Doki DLC Part fucking 2. We are getting so dangerously close to finishing this game. Very, very close. And honestly, it's been a fun fucking time. It's been a fun time playing this game. I'm gonna miss it once it's gone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to look for like the next kind of like game we're gonna have to fill the time with. I already have a couple in mind. I bought a couple of games. I bought a couple of games, and I already have the next couple months of like AAA title games planned out. But I kind of want to like I want to keep some like indie games or like spice of life games and like dating sim games like kind of like in between just so it doesn't like stagnate a little bit too much. Um all right, but yeah, let's get into this one. I also found out for some reason, yeah, the tracks aren't working on OBS because I attached my Streamlabs. For some reason, the Spotify still gets picked up by the VODs, so music is now being picked up on there, and it mutes some of the VOD for it. I tried appealing for some of the video game audio that's being used as well. So that's in the process. That's kind of why it took so long right now because I was appealing for one of the Chrono Trigger videos. Um, but it should be fine, because it is fair use. So we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful playing Spotify tracks, I think. Uh, Either that or I have to figure out a way for the VODs to not record the Spotify again, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that possible using OBS, but we'll see. I'll have to try and figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll probably just detach the Streamlabs plugins because that's kind of what's like messing everything up on OBS. Uh, yeah, Streamlabs was really fun to stream off of. I'm not gonna lie, there was very little lag when it came to like utilizing it. The webcam was working just fine. I think I now figured out that OBS is what's messing with the camera. Because I think OBS is having conflicting permissions with Discord. So I think that it's something with OBS trying to connect to Discord that's kind of fucking it up in some way. But who knows? I think I'll have to go into some of my settings to try and figure that out a lot later. But for right now, let's get into Trust Part 2. Begin this side story. Yes, indeed. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? I should make my camera a tad bit smaller. There we go. Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so early yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quickly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Though through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Oh. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But, as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friends. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, but I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But, can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in a way that life normally doesn't allow them to. It's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activity. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, so it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then, you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad, where you go from one end to the other. Or like a collage, where you can find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. But it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down. Baka. Oh, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me a baka? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for. And then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. Stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it. Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from the recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Oh, I thought that was the end. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only there was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. So much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. That's actually a good poem. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk and then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. He writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Monka. Sayori? This is really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to the club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used I, it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. It's the most important thing for me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be the one of those people too? I'm worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart, feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. So strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you like. Oh, it's so cute. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulders. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just wants to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now, I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So, she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort, but she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori expresses are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would. You have so much value to me And to your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean it. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gentle nod. No more words are needed between them. Damn. That's sad. That's such a touching scene, man. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I mean, the ugly cry. You know what I'm talking. Oh, fucking boogers and shit. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow. That made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I could say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh, that's the end! Holy shit. We got a lot more backstory. Oh man, Sayori's becoming a little bit more fleshed out too. It's so odd too. Like all the things that made them seem so odd in the base game, they seem so regular in the DLC. Like at what point are they going to tie the characters together in some way, right? I love the book, Easily Disturbed. All right, all right. Holy shit. We got new pictures. What did we unlock? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, what else did we? Just that? Oh, and we got a new song. Hug energy. Oh. DMCA, DMCA, DMCA. Oh shit. All right, all right. And that concludes DLC part 2. We're gonna be back for understanding next time. So if you're watching from the YouTube, make sure you hit that like, subscribe down below. I'll catch you guys all on the next one. For now, I am gonna go hit the hay, watch a movie before I go to bed. Probably, I don't know. I've been debating on what my next binge show is gonna be. Am I gonna watch Severance? Am I gonna watch Solo Leveling? I'm finishing right now. I am finishing Mashuko Tensei. I'm on like the last couple of episodes, so I'm trying to just like finish that off. The problem is that like I'm I don't watch anime like I used to. That's it. That's the problem, man. I used to watch so much anime back in the day. I used to read so much manga. Right now, the one thing that I'm trying to get really like dedicated, like caught up to is I'm caught up to One Piece, Chainsaw Man, Sakamoto Days on the manga, not the animes. I've been reading the mangas off Shonen Jump, but um, but yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because like I for when it comes to anime, I like enjoying it with people. You know, if 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 it's anything like anime related, I do prefer to read the mangas. Like I think that's just where I first started off. I do watch anime. I do watch anime. Just for some reason I go through like phases now. I used to watch a lot more when I was like in relationships or if I had like friends like my cousin, you know, Brian is usually the one that I used to watch a lot of anime with. He's really into anime. That dude keeps up with every single anime that comes out. I don't know where the fuck he finds the time for it. But but yeah, no, I think for me personally, I only ever watched anime if I was like watch partying with people. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm I think Solo Leveling is the first anime that a lot of people have been talking about that I feel like I really should get caught up on. It's almost like One Piece. One Piece I'm dedicated to getting caught up on. When Gear 5 dropped, I went full deep back into it. I'm only like 100 and something chapters away from like catching up to where uh the current release is at. So I'm like super close to like getting caught up. Right now I'm only doing like a chapter a day, but like if I sat here and grind it out like 20 chapters a day kind of thing, I think I could get caught up really really easily. I'm trying to savor it too because I'm kind of afraid that like if I finally get caught up, I'm going to have like nothing to watch. I don't know, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I kind of want to look, I'm not really ready to go to bed yet. I was probably gonna just like watch party something anyways. I'm not gonna watch party on Twitch though. Unless no. I can only do like old stuff. That's the problem. I can only do shit that's like from the 40s, 50s, and 60s because of like copyright laws and shit. I could try watch partying some stuff, but like I don't know, it's at the risk of like getting, and the channel just like completely deleted. I want to try and avoid that as long as possible. Even though I know it's not really gonna happen all too often. I don't really have a big enough like fan base to really warrant like getting my channel completely demolished, unless like someone brought it up to the attention of someone like super high up. But like yeah, I don't think they would even care, so long as I deleted the vods and just kept made sure that, like all the sound was off and shit. I think it should be fine. It should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking of like doing a lot more streams, kind of like no cam. Because I do play off stream. I play a lot off stream. And I was thinking of like maybe even starting up like a secondary channel for when I am off stream. Like no cam, just like grinding out games like Valo, Marvel Rivals, and just like Overwatch and shit like that. Just that could be like the dedicated channel for like when I'm just kind of like couch potatoing and just like fucking playing without a cam and just kind of like grinding out games where I just don't even have to talk to people, just tune everything out and not have to be entertaining. Not saying that I'm entertaining in these streams, okay? I'm not saying I'm entertaining in these streams. Caught. But but yeah, no. I feel like it's a different experience, right? I feel it's a tad bit different experience. When I was doing like the readings and stuff like that, um, I felt like I was trying to do a little bit more like entertainment, like put on voices, make the reading a bit oh nice. The appeal for the audio got accepted, got resolved. The status of your appeal is below. Nice. Okay. So I think it got accepted, and I think the VOD is no longer muted for the Chrono Trigger part two or three. Nice. It got unmuted. Perfect. Cool. Sweet. So it looks like I'm probably gonna have to go through that process with like a lot of like old VODs. Because I started noticing that like a lot of like in-game music and audio and shit like that started getting kind of like copy strike. So I have to kind of like appeal for some of that stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. but but yeah, no. I'll probably I'm thinking about doing that in the long run. I kind of want to watch party though. I really want to watch party something. I don't know what to watch party though. It's 1 o'clock right now. I do have to be up pretty early for work tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna be up early and then I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be eating like around 10. But yeah. I think it's best if I probably just watch a film and just go to bed. Uh oh, right. I need to end this uh stream so I can upload it. All right, all right. It's fun chatting, you guys. It really is. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna go get breakfast tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna go have some fun. But as for right now, I'm just gonna be chilling, and I hope you have a very, very nice night. Okay. Uh, and if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And as always, don't stay a stranger. It's nice to hear your voice again. I waited all day long, even wrote a song for you. This part of the VOD is gonna be muted. But it's the outro song. So long.
It's nice to hear your voice again. I've waited all day long, even wrote a song for you. It's strange the way you make me feel. With just a word or two, I'd like to do the same for you.